personally thinks a lot before saying anything. And I say because I believe that can improve. But now is the moment to ignore the noise and just focus on what I have to do, and my job is clear.
You wanted to be honest, though, and you're speaking like you want a resolution. Would you like one, or do you think there can be one to this situation?
Of course, there will be a resolution. Everything is going to be okay for sure. It's the moment now to sit down and talk, but it's okay. I think the more important is how we play football, and I think we are improving, trying to adjust some things, and that's where my focus is.
Just finally, they saw you with the fans. They were chanting your name. You could hear it loud and clear. Clearly, they have a lot of affection for you, for what you've done for this club.
Last season, I think it's one year and a half already that we joined Forest. We are delighted, and the journey that we embraced last season will stay forever with us. It's memorable and it's beautiful.
What's perhaps more beautiful at the moment for me, then we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, klaxon alert. If you're playing match of the day bingo, it was a game of two halves.
Yeah, absolutely was. We could do it really quickly, just because I just think when you try and break it down, there was not a great deal that we could show you as to why it changed. For me, how it changed was the pattern of play was very deliberate here for Forest. What we saw last year, trying to force Palace to play the ball inside the picture where they got the overloading numbers, and for Palace, it has to be really crisp 1 and 2 touch football. And as you can see here, what killed Palace, in my opinion, was Munoz and Mitchell. When they lose the ball, such a big, long, powerful run to get back. But as the game developed in the first half, Ismail Sarr started coming in, the breakdown started falling, the picture started to change. And look, as Ismail comes onto this left-hand side, you've got Mitchell on the overlap. Good ball into the air, it clears. Morgan Gibbs probably want to look after a bit better. Will Hughes there into water, and again, look where the outlet is. It's a great ball from Munoz, and it's a lovely finish from Ismail. He learned that from a striker partner at Watford, I think, there, Rob. It's a lovely finish. But that's what Forest went back to what they know. Look, Murillo in there, beating the press, lovely ball in there. And Doyle just a lovely little touch. I'm going to say he meant his pass, but it looked like it went to Chris Wood. And Hunter the Doyle in this situation, Mitchell's quick, but he's not going to catch him. And it's a lovely finish to the near post. And then again, look, here's where Murillo come forward, really direct. Puts Igor in, has his hair. Could he pass it? No, good defend. He gets on that left foot. Great strike as it comes back out here. Amara Hutchinson, who they just brought in. If he would have scored this would have been the same as last year. And we go, wow, look how great they've done. They've soaked up all the pressure in the first half. Look, it's all Palace just by the numbers. And then we flip it to the second one. You just see second half, big chances there, hit the woodwork. It would have been one of those games we got Forest won 2-1, and Palace don't know how they did it.
Let's deal with the tough stuff then, shall we, Rob? Because last week, an emphatic victory, the point away from home. But Mourinho is not afraid at the moment, it would seem, to talk about what is going on. And some of his quotes today, quite telling, weren't they? I cannot answer the question about whether I'll be here at the end of the transfer window, he says. What I know is I'm working on trying to do my job the best I can. I wouldn't ever want to walk away. I love what I do. And he started being kind of outspoken the week before the season started, didn't he? Talking about not being happy with the players that he brought in terms of not being ready to go. Not that he wasn't happy with the players, but felt they weren't ready to go. He's talking a lot.
Yes, and he's trying to create the pressure in a direction. He talks about the love that he's got internally and externally going down towards the players and outward towards the fans. That's fine. It's great. It's working really, really well for Nottingham Forest. They're happy. Upwards, there seems to be all sorts of issues. There's a power dynamic going on. You've got Edu and the owner, so the director of football, the sporting director, whatever you want to call him, has come in all powerful, all changing, and it's seemingly there's a power shift between him and the manager. So there's something that's got to give, and he's pushing for that thing to give. Which way it's going to go, I think you can only see one answer really in it, and he's going to have to take some turnaround for him to stay in the job for the rest of the season.
It seemed that everything last season about Forest was the togetherness that was propelling them forwards and overachieving almost in the league, and now they're in Europe this season as well. This season should be one full of joy, shouldn't it? As a player, if you've just re-signed a contract or you're a new player, are you starting to feel a little unsettled?
You're certainly asking questions. You're certainly phoning your agent and asking around, like, is this normal? You just come in, is this what normally happens here? We saw a few instances last year with the owner on the pitch, and you think, okay, maybe that's a relationship, but yeah, you'd be looking at Europe, you'd be looking at what we're trying to do, can we kick on? And all of the Forest signings that they've brought in, well, majority of them have been attacking players for massive amounts of money as well. So you look and think, wow, that they've really embraced this now. McAtee, Douglas Luiz, Amari Hutchinson, who we spoke about, real top players that know the league and know the level. You should all be positive. It just feels to me that the manager's trying to create something here. And